Okay, let's talk about a crazy theory of Mr. Robot TV show that some people are talking about it. Mm, if you then read all of them and watch also season 4 and then you come back and watch season 1, you understand a lot of things, okay? Um, in the season 1, you see Eliot just at the first episode. He's just a person who go to hack people, but also he not remember her sister. He remember Angela, but he doesn't remember his sister Darlene, and he seeing Mr. Robot as another person. So far, okay. But when we go forward, just what happened before that, okay? Before that, you remember? At episode 8, I think, at season 1, he find out about Darlene. At episode 7, I think, season 1. He find out about Darlene, her sister. That's when everything go crazy. Okay. Before that, stop this just here. He see a dream, okay? And I love to talk about that dream because it's too important, I think. And that dream at season 1, Mr. Robot with the mask gave him a key and says to find your monster. Before that, he says on the television that if society want to help, if you don't remember anything, we're gonna help you. Okay. He gives the key to Mr. Robot, to Eliot, and says, find your monster.
Citizens of the world, we are here to help. If you have any interest in waking from your slumber, in retrieving lost, damaged, or stolen memory, we are here for you. We have your back. We are a society.
What's it open?
Belongs to you now. Made in the Orient. Made just for your head. Now, find your monster and turn the key.
And Eliot, we go to his house, but there is error 404, okay? There isn't any house because he doesn't remember the past, okay? And the little girl that also is sister, a younger version, we see that in the picture, that the same actor, but that will come and also give him the keys, you find your monster. So far, we're talking about two subjects, okay? One is what happened to Eliot in the past of the season 1. What happened when does he remember his sister, or does he remember anything? What happened? He forgets suddenly? He suddenly forget his sister? Or what happened exactly? And we know that now in the season 4 that Mr. Robot is his friend from his childhood. Okay, when his father molesting him sexually, but we don't know exactly what happened after that till the Eliot season 1. Okay, this is one subject, and another subject we talk about that the key. Okay, the key that he is related to his monster. His monster is also his fear, I think, and what he's scared about, and to remember things. You know, we see in the video that if society at the first of the dream says we want to if society person, we want to help you with remembering thing. Okay, the thing is the monster. Okay, and also Tyler Velik is related to the monster. And in the next of the dream, we saw when Eliot talked to Angela, uh, the background is a monster's picture of Taylor Varick, okay? And Angela also asking, do you find your monster? Do you know who is he? And this is another subject. We talk then two subjects. Let's go forward and watch the video.
You're afraid. Afraid of your monster. Do you even know what it is?
He's the monster. He's the key, and he saw him holding the key. Okay? And he's his monster. And the next episode, Taylor Walick talking to Mr. Robot says, I know your little secret. What is the secret? This is very interesting, okay? He knows a little secret. My guess is, but when we go back to season 4, we see he found a key. The key was something to his father molesting him sexually. And that's the secret that Tyler Velek at that time knew that about Eliot. Okay? And or the other secret is Eliot isn't really Eliot, okay?
There's nothing else. I think we're done here.
Aren't you forgetting that I know your dirty little secret? There are people close to you that wouldn't be happy if they knew what I know.
And now at season 4, we saw Eliot find the key, okay? Find his real true fear. Find his monster, okay? That's about her childhood, okay? But he doesn't turn the key in yet, okay? We saw the F Society guy at the dream said to Eliot, find your monster and turn the key, okay?
Now, find your monster and turn the key.
I'm gonna give you a predict right now that in the next episode or maybe the next one after that, we saw Eliot had opened some kind of door with the key holding, okay? And Tyler Velek is connecting to that sense, connecting to this. Because he's the monster, he's the one who know. And the key to open the door and finding the monster is something big reveal gonna happen in the future. This is my predict. And you can see that the date of the video published, it's before the actually it's going to happen, okay? And this is the subject number 1, okay? I just want to talk about this theory that also it's kind of connected to subject number 2 in somehow. This is just a guess, I'm not sure if it's true, but the secret might be the molesting thing, but it might not. It might be about the Eliot in the past of the season 1 even, okay? The past we know Eliot. In that same dream, there is a very scary conversation between Angela and Eliot that she said to him, you just born a month ago, okay? And you are not Eliot. You are, and the video is go to dark. But the smart thing about this sense that her voice is changed to a society guy who said before that we are going to remember what you forget. With that voice, Angela says, "You are not Eliot, you are," and poof.
Those people in there. I just told them what they wanted to hear. You're not gonna do it, are you? Change the world. Figures. You're only born a month ago. You're afraid. Afraid of your monster. Do you even know what it is? It doesn't fit.
Why not?
Isn't it obvious? You're not Eliot.
Also see that when Eliot find about her sister that Darlene is her sister, Darlene said to Eliot that, "Did you forget again? Do you forget again?" And when Darlene called to Angela to go and help, Eliot says to Angela that we should help him again. He is going crazy again like before. Before what? Before season 1. Before Eliot born months ago. Okay, before that, he actually forgets his sister at that moment too. Okay, and we see the scenes that Mr. Robot and Eliot talking and Angela Darling coming. Mr. Robot says they want to give me away again. They want you to forget me again. They want to give the medicines, and Mr. Robot doesn't want to go away because he's create. We know it that at season 4 he created to help Eliot at the childhood. He want to help him, and he help Eliot to doesn't forget him because he's the way he could protect him. Okay, then he's going to create something. He's going to do something that Eliot doesn't forget him again, like new version of Eliot, that he doesn't remember his sister, and he do that to Eliot before, and this new version he's remembering till season 4. Mr. Robot, he's not going back to version before. Okay, I think the third personality theory might be deep. Okay, in somehow that Eliot isn't really Eliot. Okay, and this is really interesting to talk about even.
Oh my God, Eliot. Did you forget again? Did you forget who I am?
Who is this?
It's me. I'm looking for Eliot. He's not at work. I think he's flipping out again.
What do you mean?
He tried to kiss me last night. You're the one that found him last time he was like this.
Shit. What the hell are they doing here? Won't be long now. I tried to protect your son, but they caught up to us.
What are you talking about? That's Darlene and Angela.
Trust me, son. I wanted to tell you sooner. Things got too accelerated at the end there. You have to believe that. No matter what anyone tries to do, I will never leave you. I will always be right here. Do you understand that? They're not going to break us apart again.
What's going on? Tell me right now.
Listen to me, because we don't have much time. They're going to try and get rid of me again, and I need you to not let them.
Why would they get rid of you?
Please, Eliot, listen to me. I will never leave you. I will never leave you alone again. I love you, son.
This Eliot we know isn't his actual personality. Okay, he isn't Eliot. Okay, Mr. Robot create this new Eliot before the season 1 start. Okay, I mean the episode 1 maybe, the new version we saw at that night he created by Mr. Robot. Okay, and this new version shouldn't know a lot of things, a thing that going to take away the Mr. Robots. Okay, but it's not important to know something, okay? We see that he remember Angela, but he doesn't remember Darlene, okay? Because Darlene know too much about him, and if he remember Darlene, he's going to forget Mr. Robot, okay? And Mr. Robot doesn't want that because Darlene know a lot of things about his childhood, about his real true father, but Angela maybe don't. And Sam Smile showing that in the very very clever Easter egg in the season 1, and in the sense that Eliot, knowing Darlene is actually his sister, he go to house and look at the mirror and say some sentences. He said, "What am I afraid of?" And suddenly his face changed to Tyrell Willick and change again. This is so interesting. And after that, he said, "Am I afraid to find too much?" His face changed to Darlene and change again. Or am I afraid to know a little much? A little. And his face changed to Angela and change again. And says, or nothing. And in that part, his face changed to a society guy with the mask. Okay? And I think this is one of the things that prove the theory, okay? That Mr. Eliot has some really true personality that he isn't right now before the season 1, okay? Before the TV show begin, before the journey begin. And after this conversation, he go to his computer and says, "I want to hack." Hack who? Hack Eliot Alderson. He searched about him. He doesn't find anything. He said, "Am I a ghost?" And at that time, just your mind blowing. Knowing that this new Eliot just born a month ago, he doesn't know his past. Even in the season 4, we don't know what happened before season 1. Then, is that the third personality is real Eliot? That before Mr. Robots change him? The Eliot that know everything about his father, everything about the past, that know everything he's doing. Eliot version that knowing the molesting thing that we see, Mr. Robot is going, Eliot is going to, he find the key, but he doesn't turn it. Even. I think when he turn it, he just open his real, he see his real Eliot that inside the locker room or anything. The real Eliot that know everything, okay? At that time, real Eliots come out. This is so interesting if it's actually true, this theory.
I avoid myself. Why? I'm afraid. Okay. Afraid of what? Finding too much. Too little, nothing at all. Do I even exist? See me, Eliot Alderson. I am here. Now, we have to hack. Me. Nothing. No identity. I'm a ghost.
I also know that I have some other theory in other videos says that Sam Smile is the third personality, okay? But I think Sam Smile is some kind of open-ended third personality that we should guess. It's not saying the movie obviously that I am the third personality, but with the Easter egg, he's kind of want to viewer, to us, knowing that he is kind of third personality that write Eliot on the paper. He is the one creating him actually, okay? But in the movie, I think the third person that in the room that he dream about every time. I think the room is kind of his brain, and it has 4 seats on it, and then 4 personality. One the child seat, and Mr. Robot, and the new Eliot, and the previous Eliot is the seat for these 4. And the room that he always dream about is the room that I think it's his brain, okay? And the child says to his mother that his mother says, Eliot mother says to his Eliot children version that it's not your seat there, okay? It's for another one at season 4. And another one, not Eliot, not Mr. Robot, another one. I think the third person and the another one is actually the Eliot that remember everything. And this is the third personality. That's Terry really kind of know about it, okay? And this is all I guess I want to talk about in this video, and thank you for watching.
I've been looking all over for you. You shouldn't be sitting there. That's not your seat.
What?
They're not ready yet. We need to wait.
For what?
For him.
You mean Mr. Robot?
No.
Eliot?
No. The other one.